Now, I haven't exactly added up all the receipts, but as of now, I'm about $5,000 into a $50 car that I haven't even turned a wrench on yet. Come on back. Come on back. Kid. That'll work.
Somebody give 10, negative 20, 30, negative 30, negative 12, negative 30, negative choice of anything, box or pound, 20, 30, 30, negative 12, 30, 30, negative 12, 30, nope, you're out, 30, 30.
I haven't exactly added up all the receipts, but as of now, I'm about $5,000 into a $50 car that I haven't even turned a wrench on yet. But if you add up what's here, I actually really have gathered quite a lot for it. Set of seats with correct usable upholstery. Going to the auction up in North Dakota went a long way, and getting that parts car down in Oklahoma also went a long way, and the engine. So I'm really close to being able to just get some shop space cleared and get to work on that thing. Guys that watch the channel pretty regularly have known that there's kind of some chaotic stuff going on in life right now, and so this is a project that I don't have active plans at the moment to be working on, but the gathering stage does help get things in order and ready for when that time comes. Now, the parts car did have this stash cap, which these are not reproduced, and even though this one's in pretty bad shape, I will need to do what I can to try and make it usable. I don't think I'm gonna go like full major restoration on this car. I'd like to just get it together, get it drivable, and kind of go from there. If you're into these old Pontiacs at all, Ames is really one of the top companies that you can find reproduction parts for, and the people in large part that work there are enthusiasts themselves that love these cars and build them, and so that goes a long way to their dedication on the parts, because they're manufacturing in some cases and selling things that they would want to use themselves. And so as you actually look through the catalog, they will say in here on some of the descriptions how faithful to original these parts are, and they'll say, you know, this is really rough casting and you're gonna have to work to make it right. They'll say, you know, some of these, the quality is as good or better than original, and they'll say on some of them that, you know, if you can find a used one and fix it, you're probably better off, but if you absolutely can't, we'll sell you one of these repro pieces. And so just the honesty and the authenticity of the company, I think, is really a good thing for any enthusiast that's working on one of these cars. This is a little different format of a video with the captions and subtitles. Hope everybody liked that okay. It was just something decided to try a little bit different of a creative angle to the video, and let me know what you thought of that. The thing that I do need to do on this car is to get the PHS documentation, which is the Pontiac Historical Service. And basically, back in the day, I want to say sometime in the 80s maybe, a Pontiac employee was given a task to go clean out those old file cabinets in the back of one of the floors of the office buildings. And so out of curiosity, he looked at them and he was like, whoa, these are the original production orders from these cars that show which dealer they were sent to, all the options that were put on them. And so for Pontiacs, anybody that's restoring one, that goes a huge long way to be able to document how a car actually was. And not every manufacturer kept records. They were in the business of selling new cars, and once that was completed, they moved on and kept going. So as a collector vehicle, the Pontiac brand definitely has a different angle for somebody that's restoring, that you really do have the ability, as long as that microfiche is good, to be able to see how your car was actually ordered. If anybody's into old Pontiacs and has an interest in having that done, there really is a recommendation that you get on that as soon as possible, because these records are over half a century old and whatever they're printed on, the microfiche, paper, whatever, it is breaking down and aging. And they will tell you up front, we're going to give you everything that's readable, and not every one of these is 100% intact. So the sooner a person gets on that, the sooner you'll be able to know what your car is built as, be able to source the right parts, if you're storing a basket case like this one that I'm doing, and you can beat the clock, so to speak, of the decay of the materials. Thank everybody for watching. I know there's been some questions about, hey, what's the status of the GTO? And it is waiting, but there's been a lot of collection of pieces that'll go a long way till putting that car back together. Catch everybody on the next video.